welcome to today's class. We're going to be looking into doing a dancing warrior flow within this. So we'll start off with our standard warm-up, sun salutations, and then a bit of a dance. So we're going to start in our comfortable seated position, hands on knees, eyes closed, connecting with the breath. We'll take 3 deep breaths here. On our next in breath, we're going to open the eyes, take a big breath in, both arms come up. As we breathe out, we're going to bring left arm down to the mat, right arm goes over the top, and we're just going to stretch over, opening up the elbow, looking towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath here. And then exhale to come back to centre. On our next in breath, both arms up. This time right arm comes down, left arm over the top. And again, really reaching over, opening up that elbow, looking towards the ceiling. Deep breath here. And as you exhale, bring the arm back down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, left arm behind, right arm in front. We're looking over the left shoulder. And release back to the front. Breathe in, arms up. As you breathe out, right arm comes behind this time, left arm in front, looking over that right shoulder. And release back to the front. Breathe in, arms come up. As you breathe out, we're taking the hands behind, palms on the floor, fingertips away. Pressing the chest towards the ceiling, opening up the heart. Releasing, breathing in, bringing the arms up. Breathing out, folding forward. Bring the hands to the floor, release the head. Big breath here. And just work your way up to a seated position. Good. We're going to come onto all fours for our 3 rounds of cat-cow. So making sure hips are over knees, shoulders are over wrists. We're going to breathe in, drop the belly down, looking up. As you breathe out, we're going to round the back, chin to chest. Breathe in and up. And out and down. Breathe in and up. And out and down. Release to a neutral flat back. Tuck the toes under. We're going to push the hips up and back for our first down dog. Feel free to pedal the feet here to stretch out the back of the legs. Really trying to focus on flattening that back. Pushing the chest towards the thighs. Take one more deep breath here. And then on your next exhale, we're just going to walk feet to hands. Big breath in, come all the way up, hands to prayer, and bring them to heart center. And we'll go into our first sun salutation. So big breath in, arms come up. As you breathe out, we're going down to the toes. Breathe in, half lift, flat back. As you breathe out, bring the hands to the mat, either jump it or step it back for plank. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, either knees, chin, chest, all the way to the floor or chaturanga. Breathe in for up dog or cobra. As you breathe out, we're going to tuck the toes under for our down dog. Breathe in here. And as you breathe out, either jump it or walk it forwards. Breathe in for half lift As you breathe out, we're going to take it to a spine stretch. So if you want to, you can just take hands to elbows for ragdoll, or allow the hands to drop to the mat, or you can take index finger round big toes. Inhale to find length in the spine. Exhale to drop the head towards the knees. We'll do it one more time. Inhale, find length. Exhale towards the knees. Release the hands. Big breath in, come all the way up. Breathe out to bring the hands down to prayer at heart center. And we'll go again. Breathe in, arms up. As you breathe out, we're going down to the toes. Breathe in, half lift, flat back. As you breathe out, bring the hands to the mat. Either jump it or step it back for plank. Either knees, chin, chest, all the way to the floor, or chaturanga, up dog, or cobra. As you breathe in. As you breathe out, tuck the toes under, up and back, down dog. Breathe in here. And then as you breathe out, either step it or walk it forwards. Breathe in, half lift. As you breathe out, take it back into that stretch. So wherever you were last time, see if you can go a bit further. So if you were in ragdoll, see if you can get to the toes. If you're already at the toes, see if you can get hold of the big toe. And if you're feeling really flexible, you can slide the hands underneath the feet. Wherever you are, we're just going to tuck the head towards the knees and take 2 deep breaths. Release the hands. Big breath in, come all the way up. Hands to prayer. Breathe out, bring it to heart center. Good, and we'll go into our second sun salutation. So as you breathe in, arms come up. As you breathe out, widen the hands, sitting it back for your chair pose as you breathe out. Take a big breath in here. As you breathe out, bring the hands to the feet, forward fold. Breathe in, half lift. Breathe out, bring the hands to the mat, either jump it or step it back to plank. Breathe in here. Breathe out, knees, chin, chest, all the way to the floor, or chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog or cobra. Breathe out, tuck the toes underneath for down dog. As you breathe in, take the right leg towards the ceiling, bend the knee, open the hip, and then step it between the hands. Dropping that left knee to the floor, flattening the foot. Breathe in, bring the arms up for low lunge. We're going to take 2 deep breaths here, really focusing on stretching that outer hip, pushing through the right hip, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. On your next exhale, we're going to bring the hands to the mat, pop up on those back left toes, stepping the right foot back for plank. Breathe in here. Breathe out, knees, chin, chest, all the way to the floor, or chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog or cobra. Breathe out for down dog. This time, breathe in, take the left foot to the ceiling. As you breathe out, step the foot between the hands and drop the right knee, flattening off the foot. Breathe in to bring the hands towards the ceiling. I'm going to take 2 deep breaths here. Again, really pushing through this hip, keeping the shoulders down. On your next out breath, bring the hands to frame the left foot. Pop that back foot up on the toes, step the left foot back. Breathe in here. Breathe out, either knees, chin, chest, all the way to the floor, or chaturanga. Breathe in for up dog or cobra. As you breathe out, going back for down dog. Take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, you're just going to gently walk or step towards the top of the mat. As you breathe in, we're going to bring the arms up and round. Drop the bottom. We're going to take a deep breath out here for chair. Breathe in, lift it up. Breathe out, bring the hands to prayer and to heart center. Well done. So we're going to go into our first standing set. You're going to breathe in, arms up. As you breathe out, we're coming down to the toes. Breathe in, half lift, flat back. As you breathe out, bring the hands to the mat. See if we can all jump it back. If you really can't, then feel free to just step it back. Breathe in plank. As you breathe out, either knees, chin, chest, all the way to the floor, or chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. As you breathe in, breathe out, take it back for your down dog. As you breathe in, taking the right foot towards the ceiling, bend the knee, step it between the hands, and we're going to cartwheel the hands up for our warrior two on the right side. So, we're making sure that the heels are aligned, the shoulders are pulled back and together, keeping them down away from the ears, bending that front leg deeply, engaging the thighs, squeezing the glutes and the belly to hold you straight, looking over that front middle finger. We'll take one more deep breath here. We're going to drop the right elbow onto the right knee and extend the left arm over the top of the body, looking up towards the ceiling, really stretching all the way from the fingers of the toes. One more deep breath here. Bringing it back up to your warrior two. Pulling those shoulder blades together. Dropping left hand down onto the back leg. Right arm comes up towards the sky. Keeping that bend in that front leg and the pressure on the little toe on the back foot. Deep breath here. Open it back to your warrior two. We're going to straighten the front leg. We're just going to hop that back leg forward slightly, leaning both arms forwards and then dropping down to your triangle. So with this pose, you're trying to make sure that the hips don't twist to get you into the pose. So if you need to, you can bring a block in front of the foot to lean on, or you can just lean on the shin. Wherever you are, we're going to take one more deep breath here. Bring it back up for your warrior two. Bending that front knee again. On your next exhale, cartwheeling the hands down to frame the foot, stepping the right foot back. Breathe in your plank. As you exhale, either knees, chin, chest, all the way to the floor or chaturanga. Breathe in for up dog or cobra. As you breathe out, tuck the toes under at the back, down dog. Breathe in to take the left foot up to the ceiling, bend the knee. As you breathe out, step the foot between the hands. And breathe in to cartwheel up to warrior two on the other side. So again, making sure heels are aligned, front knees bent deeply, pushing onto the outside through the little toe of the back foot. Bringing the arms up to shoulder height, squeezing the shoulders in and down, looking over that middle finger. Engage the legs, core and glutes. We'll take one more deep breath here. We're going to drop left elbow to left knee, right arm comes over the top, stretching all the way from the fingers to the toes, palms facing each other. One more deep breath here. Inhale, open back up. We're going to drop the right arm down onto that back right leg. Left arm comes up towards the ceiling. Really trying to open up that front body. Keeping that front leg bent deeply. Deep breath here. Coming back to your warrior two, squeezing those shoulder blades. We're going to straighten that front leg, hop the back leg in very slightly, tilting forwards and then dropping down into our triangle pose. So again, if you want that block there to lean on or to lean on the shin, that's fine. You want to stop this hip rolling round, you can keep it open, looking towards that top thumb if you can. Take a deep breath here. Opening it back up to warrior two, squeeze the shoulder blades, bend that front leg. Cartwheeling it down on your next exhale, to frame, hands to frame the foot, stepping back for your plank. Inhale here. This time we'll all do knees, chin, chest, gentle cobra. Release back to the floor, tuck the toes under, up and back for down dog. We'll take a really deep breath here, really pushing the chest towards the thighs. We're then going to bring the knees down for a wide child's pose. And just sit it back, relax the arms, release the head to the mat, and we'll take 3 deep breaths here. We're going to come up onto all fours. We're going to tuck the toes underneath, push the hips up and back. We're going to take 2 deep breaths in our down dog. Again, if you want to, you can pedal the knees or you can just stay in stillness, chest towards the thighs, looking towards the toes. And then we're just going to step right foot forward, left foot forward, roll it down to a seated position, or come to that seated position however is comfortable for you. I'm going to turn round so I'm facing you. We're going to start with Dandasana, seated forward fold. So if you want to, you can place a block underneath the seat just to lift you up. But also you can use a belt round the toes or feet if that's more comfortable. So if you're putting the belt round, put it round now. Inhale. For those aren't not holding a belt, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. And we're just trying our best to come close to our toes. If all you can get hold of is the shins or the ankles, that's fine. We're going to take 3 deep breaths here. And as we breathe in, we're just going to ease off. And as we breathe out, just drop a little bit deeper into the stretch. See if you can get as much of the stretch to come from the back of the legs rather than the lower back. Last one, inhale and lift. Exhale to stretch. Release and come back up to seated. So first of all, we're going to take right foot. Let the knee come out to the side. The right foot against the thigh. Flex the left foot. Again, you could still be sitting on the block. If you want to use the belt, just have it round just the left foot now. Wherever you are. Inhale, lift up. Extend through the spine. Exhale, drop forwards. So if you haven't got the belt to help you get to the foot, you can come to the shin or the ankle. Wherever you are, we're just easing into the pose. We'll take 2 more deep breaths. Release and walk yourself back up, and we'll swap legs. So we're taking right leg out, Left knee comes out wide, foot against the right thigh, flexing the right foot. Inhale, get length in the spine. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Again, just going to wherever is comfortable for you. If you're using the strap, just give yourself a bit of a pull towards that foot. And we'll take 2 more deep breaths here. Release the foot and walk yourself back up. Good. I'm going to turn this way. So we're going to extend that left foot back out. This time the right knee stays in towards the body. Right foot comes as close to left thigh and the bottom as possible. You can either hold on to that leg, with the left arm, take the right hand behind and just twist over to look over that right shoulder, flexing that left foot. Or if you want a bit more of a twist, you can bring the left elbow to the right knee and just push yourself around a little further. Wherever you are, we're going to take 3 deep breaths. Release the arm, release the twist. Take the right leg out. Give yourself a bit of a shake. And we'll swap legs. So keeping that right leg out, bringing the left foot, keeping the knee up by the body. Left foot as close to the inside of the right thigh and the bottom as possible. Flexing the right foot. This time we're going for either a hug with the right arm around the left leg, left arm behind looking over the left shoulder, or elbow to knee and just pushing round. Again, 3 deep breaths, keeping that right leg engaged. Release the arms, release the twist. Take the left leg out and just give them a bit of a shake. Good. We're just going to shuffle forwards a little bit. You're going to bring the hands by the sides, palms facing each other. Extend the spine, chest lifting up. We're just going to lean it back to try and find our balance point. Once you're balanced, you're just going to bring the feet off the mat. We're just going to hold in our boat pose. If this is too difficult, feel free to just bring the toes off just so you've got a bit more balance. If you want to make it harder, you can extend the legs, bring the feet up. Wherever you are, we're going to hold for another 3, 2, 1, and then very gently and slowly release to the floor. Good. We're going to go into our final stretches now, so you bring your knees in, just get hold of the knees, give them a bit of a squeeze towards the body. We're going to take both arms out to the side and then just allow the knees to drop to the right. And we'll take 3 deep breaths here. Bring the knees back to centre. Again, bring the hands in for another squeeze. Take the arms back out to the side and let the knees drop to the left. Take 3 deep breaths here. Knees back to centre And just bring the hands in and give them a bit of a squeeze. We're then going to let the right leg go long, let the left leg go long. Bring the hands by the sides and get yourself comfy for your Savasana. If you want a blanket or a cushion or anything at this point, feel free. Just get yourself nice and comfortable. On your next inhale, take your attention to your toes, your feet and your legs. And as you exhale, let all the tension melt away. On your next inhale, take your attention to your hips, your stomach and your back. And as you exhale, let all the tension melt away. On your next inhale, take your attention to your fingers, your hands and your arms. And as you exhale, let all the tension melt away. On your next inhale, take your attention to your chest and your shoulders. And as you exhale, let all the tension melt away. On your next inhale, take your attention to your neck, your face and your head. And as you exhale, let all the tension melt away. Just allow yourself now to release all the tension from the body and just totally relax on the mat. When you feel ready, just begin to wriggle the toes and the fingers just to start waking up the body. Move the feet together and take the hands and arms up and over the top of the head and stretch all the way from the fingers to the toes. We're going to roll onto our side. You can use your arm as a pillow and we'll take 2 more deep breaths here. Begin to push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. We're going to close the eyes, take the hands at prayer at heart center, and we'll close with 3 final deep breaths. We're going drop the hands in the lap, the chin to the chest, open the eyes, and we're all done. Thank you very much for joining me for this class, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.